Hello everyone, I got a very important guest today for my video interview. His name is Rich. Can you show us your name on the back? Rich. And you guys probably notice on the back it says TRG Legend 10-year member. Richard being here 10 years by end of this year. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself, your age, your marriage status? No, I'm just joking.
So I am 54 years old now. I have a partner that I've been in a relationship with for 23 years now.
Wow.
So a long time. No kids, so that's a good thing. That keeps me young.
So 10 years here, and Richard, you are a police officer.
Yes. Yeah. So I've been a police officer for 19
years.
Out of those 10 years, and that's a very demanding, full-on job as well. Takes up a lot of my time.
So how did you join TRG 10 years ago?
So about 11 years ago, there was the big craze of people talking about CrossFit. CrossFit is this and it's that and it's everything else. And I was exercising at the time with an outdoor exercise group, and I found that the intensity was not there that I wanted. And I thought CrossFit looked like a good thing, and I thought I'd go and find out
So you
about
just
CrossFit.
went on a trend at that time.
I did just go on a trend.
Yeah.
And I knew this was opening, and I drove past here when it was in the process of being built, and saw them decking it out, but it was about 6 or 8 months later that I actually come and joined.
Awesome. So Winston was the previous owner. Winston was the police officer. Did you know him?
I did know him, but only a little bit just before.
Cool.
So only for a few months, actually.
Cool.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a comradeship as police officers
Yep.
too. Well, I think everyone have this question, straightforward this question in their mind is, Richard, how you stay in one gym for 10 years?
Yeah.
How did that happen?
It's a long time, and it's been good. There has been so many trainers, so many coaches. It's not funny, I couldn't even name half of them now because it's been so long, but it's always something different. It's always intense, and I wanted the intensity. I wanted hard, I wanted fast, I wanted it to be full on, so I felt like it was going to kill me, but that's what I was after.
Okay.
And I don't think there's anything else that gives you that. You can go to the gym and lift weights, but if you're not being pushed to do it, or somebody's there to make you do something, you don't do it.
So you are a true follower of CrossFit training style, I would say.
Yeah, the style is good, and the intensity is what you make it. You can do it and make it easier, or you can do it and make it harder for yourself, and it's very easy to do the harder line if you want to.
That's CrossFit.
I wanted to, yeah.
So there are so many CrossFit gyms now these days. Well, in the 10 years, like some people will go to other gym, have a try. Some people maybe change their training modality completely. Some people might set up their home gym or go to 24/7 gym, or there's F45, there's
so
BFT,
many.
so many. Why you stayed in TRG 10 years?
If I wasn't motivated and there wasn't classes at set times with set coaches, I wouldn't go. It'd be easy for me not to go, so it makes me go. The only thing that I find difficult is my roster and work sometimes to get to the gym. So I'll have weeks where I only come maybe once or twice in that week, but that's purely because of roster and work, and I can't work around that. But the rest of the times I can make the sessions, and the sessions have been good. TRG was always close to home when I lived at Mawson Lakes. I live at Virginia now, and it's still 15-minute drive, which is still close, because there's no other gym that's any better, any closer that I would want to go to.
Awesome. You are a pretty consistent and stable guy. You have a 19-year career.
Yep.
24-year relationship.
Yep.
10-year gym. That says something about you. If it fits, if you're gonna work, if it works around you, it fits into your life, and you're gonna stick at it. Awesome.
Yeah, and it works well. I mean, I have always been fit right from probably 13 or 14 years old, I professionally cycled as a kid,
Awesome.
which led into my early 20s. And I was reasonably good at it, and I was quite full on with that. Used to ride my bike, and we would go training 50, 60 kilometres a day,
Wow.
every single day.
Wow.
So when I stopped doing that, I wanted something as intense, but gym-like rather than bike riding. So
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So 10 years is a relatively long time. Tell us what you see CrossFit TRG change in these 10 years. What's the difference in your eyes?
it's changed a lot, but it's also stayed the same. It's been professional, it's been clean, it's very strict in its rules and its processes, which sounds bad in one way, but it's so good in another, because you know exactly what it is you're going to get. You know exactly what it's going to be like. You know, the equipment is like perfect, it's clean, it's tidy, it's organized, it runs on time. There's standards. There is massive standards here, and Winston set those, as he was very, very particular about everything.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Everything.
He always compare what we provide TRG as McDonald's.
Yeah.
You're gonna go to McDonald's, get the same stuff, same thing every time, and they only have that a few things in their menu, and nothing changed much.
And that's what he's done.
Correct.
Yeah. And I enjoyed it, and it worked for me, and there was no reason to look anywhere else. I could have found a cheaper gym. I could have trained for a lot less money, but I think I would not have as
the same
good a
standard.
time. Yeah.
Yep.
The standard wouldn't be there, but I don't think I would have as good a time as what I do here.
Amazing.
I enjoy it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So 10 years training with TRG, how does that change your fitness, your life? How did that influence or affect you? Yeah.
I've always been fit and maintained that fitness for a long time. I'm probably fitter now than I have been in a long time. Generically speaking, like on an average, I'm probably as fit as I've ever been. I have hereditary high cholesterol from my family.
Wow.
If I don't exercise, my cholesterol rises. Doesn't matter what I eat, my cholesterol will be high. The exercise is what keeps that under control. So I needed to be active and fit to maintain my health, and that was the one big massive thing.
I love what you said. It's kind of a disadvantage in you, but you turn that into an advantage, so you stick at a good, healthy lifestyle. Yeah, amazing.
You know, my diet's not as good as what it could be, but you know, I eat well and eat a good assortment of foods, but I also, you know, have my time where I eat bad foods too.
We all do. We all do. But you look amazing as 54 years old. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So another question is, like you said, you're a police officer. You have different rosters, and it's a stressful job.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
TRG. I get home from work sometimes, and it'll be I don't feel like doing anything or going anywhere. I'd rather stay home. If I do that, I just feel more terrible. But if I actually go to the gym, I feel great. I come to the gym, I do a workout, I go home, and it's like, you know, work never happened. Like, forget about that. That was earlier today. That's good until, you know, we might do 3, 4, 5 hours overtime, and then I can't come to the gym because I've missed all the sessions.
You'd be grumpy.
So it doesn't work. Yeah, correct. It doesn't work then.
Yeah.
And that's why sometimes it's hit and miss with me coming. Like today, I could quite easily be at work till 6 or 7 o'clock tonight and miss the gym, and I can't change that.
So that actually answers what I'm going to ask you, is how did you manage the consistency with training in 10 years? And you just answer because first it's the health side of things.
Yeah, that's the number one. Yeah.
Second, it's your it helps with your life work balance, emotionally, physically, mental health wise. Well, lots of people can be in the rabbit hole easily when they feel I can't get into the gym 3 times a week. That's how we set up our membership. like you have to come 3 times a
Yeah.
week to get the result. Some people will feel so frustrated if they can't make it, and that will start to be a negative impact on their mindset and potentially affect them keep attending the gym.
Yeah.
So you've been here 10 years, you've been through all the ups and downs. What is some advice you can share with people in this regard?
After I've trained, I feel better than ever. Like, it's a positive thing to come training. It's not just the workout and the burning off of, you know, the stresses, but it's the people, I guess the friendships, with everyone, other members, coaches. Yeah, it's just a good place to come to, and a happy place to come to.
I guess what you said here is it's not just about training the component itself.
It's more than that. It's the building, it's the size, it's the cleanliness, it's the organisation, it's then the training, and then the coaches. The community that's here, yeah.
Yeah, so even sometimes you feel you can't keep up with the training, but the other stuff worthwhile.
Yeah, absolutely.
To make you keep coming, keep going.
Come back, yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
This is awesome. Another question. Most people training CrossFit, more or less, we say we have this competitiveness in us, because CrossFit is such a rabbit hole. You can keep progressing no matter its weights, its skill wise, its intensity wise. People always compete for getting stronger, getting fitter, to do more. Interestingly, you don't do CrossFit open.
I think I've done 2 opens.
In 10 years.
In 10 years.
Yeah.
And I quite enjoyed it, but I just found that it is difficult with the roster. It is difficult not knowing if I can make and do that workout within that, you know, those days that it's got to be done between the Friday and the Monday that the workout's got to be completed. So I just didn't. And then the last couple of years, to be honest, I don't think the gym has promoted the competition as much as what it previously had done. There was more of a competition aspect to TRG.
And how do you feel about that?
It doesn't bother me greatly, because I'm not out to be the best or the greatest athlete. I just want to be fit and healthy. So the competition is not a priority, I guess. It's good, but it's not a priority.
Yeah. Have you thought about going the competitive path? Like, there are so many events now, like Master League, and you are pretty fit.
I should.
You should.
100% I should.
Yeah.
And there's probably no real good answer as to why I don't.
Cool. So my next question is, how do you see the balance of the competitive side of CrossFit compared to the general fitness promotion of CrossFit? How do you see this?
Well, the competition it's more elite, but it's also geared that anyone can do it. There is an option of, you know, the RX workout, and then there's the modified version of the workout for people that aren't crazy fit, because to do the RX in a competition is difficult. RX in the competition is very similar to what we would do RX plus.
Absolutely.
Just on our general day-to-day stuff.
Absolutely.
It's a challenge.
And it's hard to keep with that challenge day to day. Many people can do it, but it's not a common thing.
No, it's and you've really got to put a lot of effort into that. You know, your food, your drink, your sleep, your work, your training has all got to be very, very structured.
Absolutely.
Not just part of it, the whole thing has got to be right.
And for general people like you, normal people like us, we have family, we have job, we have work life, we have family life, we have lots of stuff on
all
our plate.
Yeah.
It's really hard to live that kind of athletic life.
Oh, yeah, because it would take up a lot of your time.
Cool.
I don't think there's too many elite CrossFitters that have a full-time job as well. Their full-time job is promoting sports brands when they exercise.
So true.
It is.
True. So it's a really fruitful conversation. I really like. You are a very wise person, Richard. And I think if you don't have some quality, special quality in you. Like I said, you wouldn't being a stressful job for 19 years,
Yeah.
same gym for 10 years, relationship for 24 years. So my last question, we're going to wrap it up now. What is one thing you want to share with whoever is watching this video about training, about fitness, anything? One thing you want to share, it comes up to your mind.
I don't know, you'd be amazed at what you can actually achieve. I sometimes get frustrated, and this will sound really silly, but I can see people working out here in the gym that have been here a long time that could push themselves harder that don't. And I probably say that because that's what I want out of it, and that's probably not what they want, but I can see them and go, you could lift heavier, you could do that faster, but you just don't want to, and they should do it because you only get better.
Absolutely.
You just got to push yourself a little bit.
That's why we have the coaches here. We keep an eye on people.
Watch what they
do. If I feel like, Richard, you should do keeping pull up, let's train it up, I'm going to push you. Cool. Awesome. Thank you so much, everyone. Richard is a treasure, a gem.
Thank you.
For
Appreciate
TRG. Absolutely. We really, really feel grateful. You've been here 10 years and you are still here, like you said. Half of the coaches, you can't even name their name anymore.
No, because I forgot them.
So many things change, but you're still here. I think that proves what kind of person you are, and also that proves what we do here. It's quite outstanding.
Yeah,
I would say
it
that.
It absolutely is, because I've been a member of other gyms, probably half a dozen since I've lived in Adelaide. I moved here in 1990 when I was 20 from home in Mount Gambier, and people don't last long in gyms. They're in there for a few months, if they even ever go, and then they're gone. They disappear, you never see them again. And I've, like I said before, no reason to move. There's nothing better than TRG. Unless I lived so far away it was impossible to travel.
Oh, you can still. We have members travel 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's it. But I mean, like if I was hours away and lived in the country, then obviously
Fair
I
enough.
couldn't. But
Fair enough.
Yeah.
We'll set up home gym for you if you move to the country.
Do it via Teams.
Awesome. Thank you again, Richard. Hope this video give you some idea what we do here and give you some inspiration, motivation about your own fitness journey. And we'll see you next time. Thanks,
Excellent.
Richard.
Thank you, Michael.